Morning, everyone. Geezer here. Getting stuff put in the truck. I'm going to go back and see if I can move that big hunk of trunk at the far end of the lane, all the way to the back. So I got a couple of straps in there and the box for the hoist. I'm going to put the hoist on now. It's kind of cool out here this morning, but it's supposed to warm up later on, so we'll see. Looks like Monday and Tuesday they're calling for low 50s for highs and low 40s and upper 30s for the cold, so I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave the boiler run till July. See if we can get this baby lifted up in there this morning. There we go. Thought it wasn't going to go there for a minute. I don't even know if this also looked that big one. I guess we'll find out when we get back there. All right, there we go. We got the hoist on. I think we got everything. I think we're ready to go. Hi. We'll be back. All right, I got the winch, the back winch, hooked up here. And we'll lower the, well, I forgot my little wood block here. Got it in the back seat. I keep it in a tool bag in the back seat just because I forget stuff. And I'm really hungry. I may have to stop and eat a snack here. We'll get the hood put down. Here we go. Now we'll go around the back and take a look. I think we got everything ready to try and pull it up to the winch here. Stupid debris. Too much debris in the way. Yeah. Let's see. Hang on. I got to get things fixed up here. Yeah. Let's try. Ah, come on. See where we're at here. Let me back up a little bit. Might be able to get you a little better view here. There. So I got a strap around this log. Got it hooked to the winch. Get the remote hanging here. Get it off. Turn it on and we'll see if we can move this. Hey, it's moving. I better get out of the way. You don't want to lift it. But it may have enough tension on it that I'll be able to pull it all right. But first, I can't wait no longer, folks. I'm sorry. I got to take a break. You know, I'm thinking I forgot to eat before I left the house this morning. So, that's the only explanation I can think of why I'm so hungry so soon. But we'll have some cheese and crackers here. See if this will hold me over until we try and get this log down into the wood yard. Hey, we'll just sit right on this log and take a break here. I got some cheese and crackers. I found these over the winter, these Ritz cheese and crackers things. They're pretty good. Yeah, I hear the turkey gobbling out back there earlier. They're around. But when I look for them with my shot, with my gun, they ain't around. But I got a 12 gauge in the truck just in case he shows up. I spied a little pack of 4 crackers here. I'm going to eat them too. And then what I think I'll do is try and drive forward a little bit, see what happens. But maybe I will lift this end when that other end falls off that hill and gets down on the ground. The back end's up on the hill there by the stump. We'll get it off. And maybe I will lift this up. Right now it's sitting this way. Then I'm going to try and move the truck forward just a little bit and see if that stuff will line up, fall off that hump, whatever. I guess I better put it in 4-wheel drive, get all the traction we can get. Alright, let's give it a try here. We'll just ease up. I can see in the other mirror there. See if the end of that log falls off that hill. Oh, I think it's gonna. It's moving forward. Uh-oh. I bet the winch cable. Uh-oh. I bet the winch cable just broke. Oh dear. Winch cable broke, but I can fix that. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix that. Yeah. Got a fine mess there, Ollie. We bent the receiver down. Now, I don't know about fixing that. Well, maybe I can put a jack under it and push it back up. Thing's getting so old and so rusty, it might just break. But let me get you lined up here so you can see. See? Yeah, the receiver done got it bent good, so we'll have to head back up to the house and see if we can do something with that. Maybe if I leave this in and put the jack under here, put a hydraulic jack under there, we can straighten it back up. I'm not sure what's going on here. Yeah, everything's pretty rusty under there. Just kind of bent. Well, we'll have to try and reverse it. And I'll fix the winch cable while I'm at it. Oh well, such is life. We go up here to the front and disconnect the winch. Put the camera inside the truck, and you guys take a nap. I'll bring you back in a little bit. Well, the receiver hitch is the receiver part of the hitch is done. It broke part of the mounting frame, but the good news, such as it is that it looks like it's just strictly bolted on. So if I can get the bolts loose off this one, I can put a new one on. But I called the local garage, and they said once I get all the parts, stop by and they'll take a look at it. And if it looks like something they can get done easy, they'll do it. And if not, they'll tell me. So I think I'll give it a try first. If I can get them bolts off, we'll see. But looks like about $160 to get a new receiver. Now that one's been on there since 2004, and it's pretty rusty. So, and it's broken. The bar that goes across that holds it is broke. It broke there, and it mounts on the two frames and the bumper. So 2, 4, 6 bolts all together. If I can get the old ones off, I can put the new ones on. If I can't get them off, maybe I'll ask my neighbor with a torch to cut them off, or take them down to the garage when I get all the parts, let them cut it off and put them on. But at any rate, I'm going to see if I can pull it this way now, just with the, if it don't break off, and just get it down to the wood yard. We'll give it a try and see what happens. See if this retarded dog wants to get back in the truck. Or she can walk. Come on. Load up. Yep. Guess so. Well, we got it down to the wood yard. Created quite a mess getting it there. Had a branch nub on the bottom. Dug up rocks and junk all the way down, so I'll have to pick them up, throw them off to the side or whatever. But it's down there now. I'm kind of surprised the hitch thing held, really. You know what I mean? I thought it'd break off just because I'm having one of them kind of days, but it didn't. It held. We got it down there. I'll have to order one of them receivers, I guess, this weekend. Get it in next week. And first rainy day or one morning. Oh yeah, see the nub there broke some roots. So I got a couple of branches here. I think I can get these up with the mule. Then I got to look up here. There was a survey stake here. Oh man, I have to pull that out with the mule. Pull that stump out with the mule or something. I can't pull it with my hand. But there was a survey stake under there. I hope it's still there. Well, it was a piece of rebar So it'll be in there somewhere. I'll find it and stick it back in the ground if it's pulled out. But then we'll walk up to the wood yard here. I'll leave the camera run just so you can kind of see the trench thing made. Pick up this strap. What happened with this strap is the loop broke. Had that happen before on things. The loop seems to be the weak. There's some rocks kicked up. The loops seem to be the weak spot on these toe straps. But yeah, you can see down through there, kicked up a bunch of little rocks. And so might bring the mule out one day here and grab some of them, the medium-sized ones, and take back up to the woodshed. I need some more around the edge of the woodshed where the water drips off when it rains. Great, and try to trench. Then right around in there, the log flipped over. And not just the little stubs kind of got up in the air, so it didn't dig as deep a trench. And it pulled a lot easier then too. No kidding, he says. So now I don't know if I want to tackle this today, trying to put this stuff up on the pile or not. And maybe I want to go in and order the receiver assembly. Or maybe I should go up and start seeing if I can get this one off. That's going to be the trick. A couple of them bolts is in the trenches there. You're going to need a super socket or something to get up in there. But there it is. Up in the wood yard. And we got 2, 4, 6 small ones in front of it. I might try and pull this one we just pulled up here. I might try and winch it over the top of them other 6 and put it down first for the base and then build the others on top of it. Whatever I do, I'll have to bring a saw out here first, trim this. There's the nub that was digging in the ground. Get that cut off. It'll be all right. So it's pretty good log. It's got a little rot there in the middle, but the other end don't, so somewhere in there it ends. So it'll be good for firewood. I got the outdoor wood boiler, as you know, so it'll burn anything. I think maybe one day next week I'm going to bring the splitter out here. Instead of moving this pile somewhere else to get out of the way, I'm just going to go ahead and split it up and stack it. Yeah, if I'm going to have to handle it, might as well be productive with it and split it up. So, there you have it, folks. Let's go over here, get a little pile of scrub there in the front and a few pieces that ain't going to need splitting. They can go right in the wood house the way they are, so they'll be fine. And then holy smokes, I ain't even close here, am I? Yeah. Where's the truck? There's the truck. Let me go over here by the truck. So, gonna need a new receiver in the back. I still got the receiver in the front, so I can get things done. And I put the big winch in the front to put this stuff on the stack anyway, so that'll work out. And then I already fixed the cable on that little winch that was back there that broke. If it'll keep, I don't know. So good a repairman I am. Some days not so much. But at any rate, I think that's it for today. So, this is the geezer saying, until the next time, which will be Friday at 6 a.m., except if I get an extra one, like 2 Fridays from now, I got 2 coming out on the same day, one at 6 and one at 6:30, just because, well, by the time you see this one, it'll probably be Friday before, or 2 Fridays before. So, but at any rate, you get the idea. If I get an extra, I'll put them out. And if not, Fridays at 6 a.m. So until the next time, this is the geezer saying, see ya.